tight.
What happened?
Tight.
Too tight?
No, put it tight.
Oh, oh. Now you want me to get out of the way?
Move those things from on top of there.
These?
The plate. You want to know what that plate has? You know anything about the West Indies? There's a bark in Trinidad, or most of the West Indian islands have it. It's called Barbandi bark. It's a male enhancer. But I make wine. I mix wine with the bark, but I also could take marijuana and make wine. You want mango, you want kiwi, you want marijuana wine. The marijuana wine, it's called the bomb because it's marijuana and Barbandi mixed together. And when they put them together and you drink it, you get high and you get smart. Yeah. I don't eat that. I'm here over 55 years in this country. I always had a very high IQ, but it was 26 miles to walk to school every day from my aunt's house to my school. So instead I decided I'm going to stay in the house in the country by myself. So I grew up mostly by myself from a little boy. But everybody in the village know me, not by my name, but by my mother's name. They know that's Miss Yulin's son, the little genius. Everybody know I'm the genius of the village. I do all the plumbing in the village. I do all the electrical in the village. I do mason, I do carpentry. I started when I was 7. So when I came to America, everybody said, man, you are so handy, why don't you become a general contractor? So I went and take the test. And I passed the test. It was always just there for me. Anything I want to do, I could do it. I'm always that way. You know I'm blind, right? I have to take my time. I don't see that well. I see a little, but not enough to make that much of a difference. My eyes look like they're eyes that could see here. They see nothing. It's dark inside of here. When you switch the light on, I didn't even know you switched the light on. I see shadows. I don't see people. This piece. This is the tabernacle of Moses, built in the Sinai desert. You're looking at the night sky. I will light that up for you in a minute. And you could go right around. It becomes a jewel box. But a lot of people were saying it's a coffin, it's a coffin. It might look that way, but that is not what it is. When you open it up, the poles are from the 280ZX, your car. The sand is from the Sinai desert. Someone smuggled it into this country for me. This is the New Testament. That is the Old Testament. I have both testaments. The Last Supper is in the basement. That fish been there over 33 years. It's a real fish. I take it from my aquarium. I cut it open, clean it, dry it, salt it, put vinegar on it, salt it again, put it in varnish and let it dry. And it looked like it's a fried fish inside of there. So this piece here is 4,800 hours. Everything must be done by hand, one piece at a time. The bricks is one brick at a time. What used to take me 2 or 3 days today now take me 2-3 weeks for to repair. Because I don't see enough to do it, I feel now. Everything is my fingers that I depend on to feel what I'm doing. Well, I built about 5 of them. This is my favorite piece. In the days when I first come to this country, the American dream was quite different from the American dream of today. With a white picket fence, a boy and a girl child, and a dog and a wife. That was the American dream. It plays everything about America. Born in the USA, Ray Charles singing America the Beautiful, Marvin Gaye singing the national anthem. I wish I was a real American. But I'm here so long, I must have as much American as can be. This piece is 34 years old. I'm going to fill this up with water. Now, this that I'm doing here is an orange juice bottle and 2 champagne corks. I had surgery on my knees and the tubes were in my hand to give me blood. And I asked the doctor for the tubes. When they finished, so they gave me the tubes, and those are the tubes that the water comes out of. The pool is a half of a trash container. The jacuzzi is an ice cream dish from the ice cream truck. The pool room or the entertainment room is your safety glasses. I make all my funny chairs. The weights, they're jacket buttons. The plunger is the tablet that I take for my diabetes. Bring one of them incense in the drawer there for me. Is it lighting? Go bring me a tweezer. Tell her to give you a tweezer out of the can on the table. And bring me back the incense. So everything, I always things that I find around the house, I will use it. But somebody that show me how to do all this. I don't think we mind stretch that far. Somebody showed me. After I became a general contractor, I had one boy. I got married to a woman, and we lived together for 6 years. I wanted to make a life for myself. I wanted to be somebody. She was waiting for the check on the end of the month and the beginning of the month. I didn't want that, so I left. And I went to the West Coast. But they hated me because I'd left. They hated me. My son hated me. In fact, he did me very wrong in the ending up. Eventually I got very sick. I had 11 strokes. I had more strokes than anybody in America. For nearly 3 months, I stayed in a coma. In 1 year, I had 7 strokes. I ended up with a AFib in my heart, so my heart is not too strong, but I stayed alive. Even today, I'm alive, having a God. I know some people say there is no such thing, but I believe there is. I more than believe I know, because I saw him when I was in the coma. He came a morning and tell me that let's go for a walk. And I said, I can't go for no walk. I'm tied to the bed, and I had a trait in my neck and tubes in my ribs because they feed me through my stomach. He said, well, in your world you are tied to the bed. In my world you are loose, come on. And I get up and went for a walk with him. And he came 5 days in a row. He had long, long hair all the way down to his ankles, like a ponytail all the way down with rubber band, you'll see. And he will talk very slow and walk at my pace. And he said to me, God sent me to see about you because the Puerto Ricans and the Mexican workers used to come to the hospital every morning and pray for you before they go on the job site, because I will take care of them well. And when the company short pay them, they will come to me and I will go and get their money for them. One morning I get up and I sit up in the bed, and they tie me to the bed So the doctors were saying, who untie me? Nobody knew up to today who untie me. None of the nurses could tell you who untie me. Well, when I came out of the hospital, although I was out, I was still very sickly. You come out, well, at that time I was 7 strokes. And my son moved me from Las Vegas out here because he said, I'm blind, I can't live by myself, and he brought me and put me back with his mother, which was my first wife. And she cost me every day for a year and a half until I moved out. Because they say I was no good, I left her and went away. I can't blame them. I was wrong. But I wanted to be somebody and she wanted to be nothing. I hear she telling one of her sons he should be a pimp. And I said, that is not what I want for my life or anybody of mine. I was reluctant to be an artist because I thought I'm a good carpenter, I'm a good electrician, I'm a good plumber and a mason, and I could make money doing those things. I drive a Rolls Royce at one time. If I'd stayed with those things, I'd have been a multi-millionaire instead of a poor man. I'm moving in 2 weeks time and I don't have the money to rent the truck to move. But I'm just trusting God somehow I will get to the Poconos.